All right, hey there. My name's Jason Beefert, and I'm here with the Godfather, John Dipolina.
Godfather.
We're starting a new Facebook Live show for you. We're going to do this every Tuesday, kind of all season long. So hop on board. We don't know how this is going to go. We want to talk about a little bit of everything. We're going to talk about a little golf, kind of what's happening here at Lyman Orchards. Maybe talk about some PGA Tour stuff. I know I'd like to talk about Rory winning $2.2 million on Sunday. That was pretty incredible.
I'd like to talk about my brother and what a baby he is. We'll talk about that after.
Yeah, we're going to definitely talk about that. So send us some questions. Say hi to us. We just want to make this fun for you and fun for us. And so let's hop on board and see how we do.
Let's go.
All right. So first thing we'd like to talk about. I mean, we're pretty excited. Spring is finally here. So we're going to actually open the Jones course on Saturday. The player course is open now, so you got to come check that out. But we're going to open up the Jones course on Saturday. We've already got a pretty busy tee sheet lined up for Sunday, so make sure you get your tee time if you're coming out. It looks like I think you even saw like a 60 degree on for Sunday.
It's amazing. It's starting to really warm up.
It's going to feel like it's going to feel like 80 out there. It seems like it's been so cold. So we're really excited about that. Also, because some exciting things that are happening here at Lyman Orchards. First of all, I don't know, for those of you that don't know, on the player course last fall, we got all brand new bunkers. One of our biggest complaints for the past several years has been our bunker conditions. So we put in a brand new system. It's capillary concrete. So there's a concrete liner in the bunker. They drain really well. All season, I was out there yesterday driving around. We haven't raked them in 4 months, and you could go play a shot out of there, no problem. There's gonna be no rocks. So it's gonna be a new golf.
Ideal for the spring. When there's so much high maintenance going on, they're not going to have to really maintain these bunkers right now. Superintendent's very excited.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to save them a ton of time, and just the playability for the golfer is going to be great. So that's something to kind of take a look at. We also have done a little tree work out there as well. A few strategic trees and a couple of the fringe areas we're just kind of cleaning up. The player course is going to be awesome. So, and the player course is open now. So if you want to come out the rest of this week and play, feel free to get a time and come on out. We're still in our winter rates. So
make a tee time. There's plenty of people out here. There's people out here right now playing quite a bit. I kind of envy them. The sun is out. It's not very windy. Make a tee time.
That's jamming. So what's this about your brother?
So my brother texted me the other day, and he calls me up the other day. He goes, I might have to go to the Masters. I'm like, what do you mean you might have to go to the Masters? I mean, are you depressed about this? What's wrong? I don't know. I don't really want to go. I might miss my son's tournament basketball game. I mean, my nephew is 9 years old, and it's not the most important game in the world, and it's the Masters we're talking about. So I conveniently went on my phone to look up how much tickets are, and they're going for about $2,000 on the Friday of the Masters right now on the secondhand market. I said, $2,000. Who's paying for these tickets? He said, oh, my company's paying for the tickets. I just don't know if I want to go. So I don't. He's definitely in the minority of people who wouldn't want to go to the Masters. He goes, will you go with me? I'm like, well, I'd love to. I get to go for free. We get it for free as PGA members, but the flight right now into Augusta was $780 round trip, and that's for me to stay one night. And I was like talking to my wife about that, $780 to go to the Masters this year. She goes, if it gets under $400, you can go. I was like, oh,
there you go.
Maybe I'll go. So
let's check that out. Somebody go find John.
Hartford to Augusta. I'm not flying into Atlanta. I'm not going to fly to Jacksonville. Or
you could probably get go out of JFK or something like that. Get a little cheaper.
Yeah, I probably could. Then I'm going to park the car down there. They're going to whack me about $50 for the car. It all evens out. Let's go Tweed.
Hi, Steve.
Yeah, right.
How are you today?
Yeah, Tweed.
Thanks for watching.
Or Bradley.
There you
into
go.
Augusta. I can do that. And keep it under $400, and I'll bring you back a hat. I promise. Find me that flight. I'll bring
Who's
you back.
Who's going to win it this year?
I'm one of my favorite players is one of the people that everybody hates the most. I love Patrick Reed. I love him. He won last year. I was really excited in that ugly pink shirt, but he did win. I got to meet him a few years ago when he qualified for the Travelers here.
Yeah.
Guy brings energy to the game. He's fun. A lot of these guys, and they'll remain nameless, they're just not as exciting. Patrick Reed, at least you love him or you hate him. Kind of like Woods. People love him or hate him.
This is very true.
Yeah, and I love him too.
See, I'm waiting for like a Dustin Johnson, Justin Thomas, or DJ and Rory kind of head to head. You know,
Well, if you're waiting for
That's what
Dustin
golf
Johnson,
needs, you know,
you might be waiting. He seems a
Wow.
little quiet.
he seems a little.
Speed is pretty fiery. He's just struggling right now.
His game is. Eesh.
And see, he'll get back. He's like 24 years old. He's gonna be just fine.
Is Rory gonna have another good little run here? I mean, is he gonna just be happy you just won all that money?
Hopefully, he has a better final 9 at the Masters than he did about 6 years ago. He's gonna win a major. I think he's gonna win a major this year. I think this is another.
He's playing too
It's gonna be
good
a big year for him.
He's
He's
playing
by
awesome.
far the best player on the PGA Tour when he's on.
when he's on.
I think he is.
I
I
think
think
he's
he's the
a
best
big deal.
player. I think he's one of the few players that doesn't have to play an A+ game
Right.
for 4 rounds in order to win a tournament. He's
Right.
one of the few guys. Him, Dustin Johnson probably falls into that category. There's very few. Not like 10 years ago when Tiger could play probably his B or B+ game and still get it done.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm still a little envious of my brother going to the Masters. I mean, it's the Masters.
Thanks, Alan. Thanks for watching. Make sure to if you're watching this video, if you're watching it tonight, share the video at any point in the next today or tomorrow morning. We're going to draw a raffle for a free foursome. If you share, if you share the podcast here, the Facebook Live, you'll be entered to win a free foursome on the Jones of the Player Course. So make sure you check that out. Again, just a reminder for those of you just kind of tuning in now, we've got the Jones course opening up this weekend. Player Course is open now. Apple 9 is also open now.
Walker's
I
only.
love that Apple 9.
It's underappreciated. I think the best thing you could do is come play Apple in the morning on a weekday, run around in an hour and 10 minutes, and then back it up with 18 on Jones or Player. It's like a warm-up 9. It's better than hitting a bucket of balls. Go out there, walk 9, loosen up, then come up to here to Player or Jones and play 18. Make it a 27-hole day.
Well, the CSGA Player of the Year last year, Ben Conroy. Shout out to Ben. Awesome, just an awesome player, great, even better guy. He plays it 3 days a week with his father.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting to play with his old man, which is fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure his dad is thrilled. They get to spend time together. And it sharpens his game.
Sure.
It really sharpens your game. Chris Fosdick's another player
Mhm.
who honed his game down there at Apple 9, and he's going off to play college golf next year. It just, people think of the Apple 9 as just a, pitch and putt par 3 course. It was designed well. It's got good infrastructure, good bones.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get out and play it. I mean, it's awesome.
At the end of, what was it, the day after Thanksgiving, Tiger versus Phil ended in the dark. What were they playing? 93-yard par 3 in the dark for, what, $10 million or
Yeah.
whatever it was?
Yeah.
So if these guys can go out there and tee it up 3 times for 93 yards.
And they struggle. Do you remember that a little bit?
I only think there was one birdie made. Tiger airmailed it twice. One time he got real lucky. It spun back quite a bit. But
Yeah.
you're talking about the best players in the world, and they're playing a 93-yard par 3. If they can go out there and play it for $10 million, I know that the average guy can go out here and play it for fun.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's really good. And if you're a beginner, it's great too, because it's just less intimidating. It's less,
Mm-hmm.
less distance.
No,
So
you're
it's
not
really
going to
good.
lose as many balls. Easy to walk.
Alan from the Green Screw. Hey, Alan, he's got Ricky winning. What do you think?
For the
For
Masters?
the Masters.
Next time Ricky wins will be the first time. He isn't close. He's not a
He's
closer.
my favorite golfer, though. I love that
The
guy.
guy's
I think
great
he's
to the
awesome.
game. I'd like to see him win a tournament.
Yeah.
Win a big one. There was one year he finished, I think, top 5 in all 4 majors. He just hasn't broken through. I'm going to root
My
for
wife's
Ricky.
watching.
Oh, well.
At least, no, it's. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a
Oh,
fun
it's going to
tournament.
be a great tournament. I hope I get to go.
I'm still not used to this schedule. With the PGA moving up.
I'm very
Yeah.
excited to PGA. I'm going to the PGA.
Yeah. Well, it's close.
Yeah. Well, that's what I figured. You got to make the most of it. Just hop across the Long Island Sound. We're going to go. Jump on the boat.
Oh, that's
go. It's going to be fun. But it's nice that they moved that up to May, because May in New England is golf.
Right.
Late August, the New England people are, a lot of people are on vacation, and they might. I don't know. I think the PGA gets lost after the British. I don't think it's going to get lost right after the Masters.
They can't get lost now. I mean, it's they've condensed everything down.
And then I think it was good to move this big event, the Players, into March.
Mhm.
It brought more eyeballs to the TV, and it helps when the field was as good as it was, and obviously the way that it ended was awesome. Even You brought out a different crowd with Furyk playing very well, and then Rory he faltered early, but he made that birdie on 15 and then 16. He stuck it on 17. It was a great finish. That was a great fun finish.
I'm still a Tiger fan. I would have loved to see him not get 2 balls into the water on 17 there. That would have been
that was kind of sad.
Yeah.
When you turn on your phone and Tiger Woods makes a quadruple bogey.
I mean, he was there.
Yeah, he'll be there. He's going to be there. He's going to make cuts. He's going to be on the leaderboard. But if he can be there on Sunday at the Masters when they make the turn for the back 9, I mean, it's going to be tough to find people to work this shop. I'll be conveniently sick.
Especially at our shop up here, we don't have a TV for the guys up here.
Somehow we put an antenna on top of the building and run an antenna to CBS to follow it.
One of these guys will rig something up for sure.
So who do you got in the NCAA tournament? Nothing. This is a big talk.
Oh my gosh! So games in Hartford. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm hoping to go. I'd love to go see that kid,
John Morant
from Murray State.
Yep.
He's a good player. I'm a Zags fan, man. I grew up out west. We went to camp there every year when I was a kid. Stayed in the dorms. Back when Richie Fromm and Casey Calvary got this train rolling.
Oh my God!
I'm worried about Syracuse though, round 2. Chris, I know you're watching. I know you heard me say that. We got to come up with something there for that. But
the Zags they're
good this year. They're this
good
is the
every
best team they've had. I'm convinced of it.
We'll see about that. I don't know.
Who's UConn have the first?
UConn's resting up for next year.
Okay,
They got 3 top 100 recruits coming in. They're going to be just fine.
Yeah.
They laid a nice foundation this year. They did. Laid a great foundation for the future. I'm very excited about UConn. But they're just going to rest up. We're living through a women's program, which they got robbed.
First year, they're not a number 1 seed in forever.
It's ridiculous. It's actually, it's a joke. I think it has to do with the conference that they're in.
You know what though? Gino's going to use that for motivation. I mean, that's whiteboard material for those girls.
It's pretty much a local game. If they get to the round of 8 and play Louisville in the round of 8, the game is in Albany.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I guarantee you that 3/4 of the fans will be there.
Well, especially
the UConn.
I mean, they travel so well.
John Wilson will be there. I'm sure he's going to be wearing his navy blue hat. He'll be very excited. John will be there. We're excited. But in Hartford, I think that for the betting guys out there, I'm pretty sure that St. Mary's, who comes from the same conference,
West Coast Conference,
I think they're getting 5.5 against Villanova.
It doesn't seem like enough.
Oh God, I think Villanova's going to destroy them.
That doesn't seem like.
I feel like that might be one I have to call my friends in New Jersey on and maybe place a small wager, especially if I get to go to the game. That would be a good one. But
makes it a little more exciting for sure.
Yeah. You have a sleeper in the tournament? I guess the sleeper can't be like a top 4 seed. It's got to be.
And that's the thing.
Seed.
See, I think my sleeper. I think Tennessee's good. I think they're good, but they're a 2 seed, so they're not really a sleeper. I think Michigan State got hosed a little bit.
Big time.
They might do okay. I don't think anybody outside the top 4 is going to make it this year. I think it's going to be more chalk this year. Once you get into Sweet 16, Elite 8, I don't think you're going to see.
I got a big sleeper.
Yeah.
I love Nevada. I think Nevada
maybe
might make a run.
Maybe.
They're a 7 seed. I know they play a 10 seed in Florida, who's been playing pretty well. Yeah. They're only getting 1.5, giving 1.5, but I think that Nevada, watch this 7 seed. If they can get through this first round, I think they can do some damage. They got a lot of guys returning from the team last year. They were like 30-4. Yeah. They got the committees are funny because they just totally punished Nevada, making them a 7. But 3 of the number 1 seeds lost their last game of the season. You realize that? And they're still number 1.
Yeah.
But they bury Nevada for losing to Utah State or something like that, who's also in the tournament.
Right. But that's kind of the debate every year. Do you give a mediocre, ACC school, do you let them in because they've been playing Duke all year? Or do you let in, somebody who just didn't win their conference tournament and
like Gonzaga, and they got rewarded with the 1.
They did, but they're clearly one of the top 4 teams in the country.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Maybe that'll be Virginia of 2019.
Maybe. I mean, they might be. They got something Virginia doesn't have, though. They've got to win against Duke. So
Where's that game? Where's that game?
Which game?
The Zags, wherever they're playing.
They're in the Sweet 16 Elite 8, Salt Lake City. I don't know where they're playing though now.
It's probably somewhere out west.
It's got to be.
Otherwise, it's
Spokane hosts. They're in the rotation for hosting the first round.
Oh, Spokane, so they're in Spokane.
Yeah.
That's their
Yeah.
backyard.
Yeah.
They'll probably win the first 2 games.
Certainly.
easily.
Chris, I know you like that Cubs hat. Alan's got
We gotta get rid of
Alan
that
Martin's
Cubs
got Virginia.
We're gonna do some in my office next time.
yeah. Alan, we know Virginia lost last year. Gary, down in the office, UVA grad. Alan, make sure you remind him of that next time you see him.
Oh, UVA grad?
Yeah.
Oh, he must have been
He was
drowning
he
in
was not
tears
too
last
happy.
year.
Yeah,
The University of Maryland, Baltimore County, wherever it was they lost to. Good news, they're not in the tournament this year.
That's true. That's true.
Virginia's they're gonna play a lot better this year.
Right. We again, just a reminder, make sure you share the video, be entered into win a free foursome, Jones or Player Course. Player Course is opened up this year, or right now. Player Course is open for play. We're cart path only still, but it's pretty good. Course is still a little wet. Make sure you aim for the bunkers. With the bunker renovation project we did last fall, the bunkers are in perfect shape. We've got the new capillary concrete system in there. They're draining well. So I think you're going to be really happy when you come out and see the Player Course. It's like a whole new golf course. The maintenance crew has been just incredibly working so hard this winter, clearing out overgrown areas. We took down a couple of problem trees. I know that took down the pine tree on number 2 on Player. I think I've been behind that. I play that golf course a dozen times a year, and I think every single time I've been behind that tree.
Yeah, less is more. Cut them down.
So we got rid of that. So it's looking good. And then Jones opens up on Saturday. We already got a pretty full sheet on Sunday. It's supposed to be almost 60.
Sunday,
so,
yeah, it's going to be a big day.
So that's exciting. And Apple Night is open for walking only.
A lot of people playing today. Really excited to just get out there and make some swings.
Taking a ton of phone calls about the ranges. Unfortunately, each one of our ranges is basically on the lowest part of the golf course. So they're very wet. But we're hoping to open the range up here at the Jones Player Course on Saturday. And then the Apple 9 range, hope to get out, open up sometime next week. So, that's kind of what's happening here. We've got a couple of fun promotions coming up too. I just want to make sure everybody's aware of. We're going to do about once a month, we're going to do a pay the date campaign. So Thursday, March 28th, it's $28. Either course, 18 holes with a cart. Get on out there and go play. It's for a great value. The next one's Tuesday, April 30th. So for $30 on April 30th, come out, play either course for $30. And then we kind of have that running all throughout the season. So one day a month, that's kind of a fun promotion we have going. And then exciting year on the golf courses this year. So the Jones course opened all 18 holes, 1969. So we're at 50-year anniversary on the Jones course, which is kind of fun. And then the Player Course opened in 94. And so we're celebrating 25 years on the Player Course, which is kind of a unique thing. So we got some great merchandise coming in with the logos on it. And then on April 4th through April 7th, so it's a Thursday through a Sunday, we're going to be celebrating the 25 years on the Player Course at $25 rate. So for $25, you can come on out, play 18 holes with a cart all those 4 days. So you got to get your tee time for that and come on out here. We'll do a similar promotion celebrating the Jones course later on in the season. So stay tuned for some of those. We got some exciting events happening this year.
There's a lot going on here. There really is.
We got the U.S. Open qualifier, May 6th.
U.S. Open qualifiers.
And what I'm so excited about that, we got some players. I mean, I already talked about Ben Conroy and Chris Fosdick. I mean, these are two guys that play the golf course all the time. Really excited to see what the local boys can do.
Yeah, we trying to see them grow well. That'll be pretty exciting for them.
They know it. The people, the better players love trying to qualify for stuff here. It's the Jones is such a good test of golf. It's long. The greens are tough, undulated. So you really do have to play well in order to move on and advance. So it's going to be exciting.
No, it's going to be an exciting summer here for sure. PGA Junior League will have our sub-regional championship here like last year. Maybe one of the most exciting moments of all last year.
That was awesome.
I've never seen anything like it. The tiebreak, for all those of you who weren't here, we hosted the PGA Junior League Regional Championship, and it went to a playoff. And the playoff means you had to play the 14th hole.
14th hole in the Player Course.
Again.
Well, short par 5.
Yeah, so the two-man scramble out there, the kids both tap in for 5. So from there's about 100 people watching, and the next tiebreaker was a chip off. And I mean, I was shaking for these kids. I didn't even know some of these kids. I was shaking for them. I can't imagine being that nervous holding a golf ball, 150 people around you, with a chance to go to the national, well, not the national championship, go to the regionals. But the team that ended up winning the chip off wins their next match, then dominates at the regionals and goes to the national championship in Arizona. And they're going to be they're actually going to be on stage at the golf show this weekend. So the 3 p.m. at the golf show on Saturday.
And it's awesome. I mean, we had Facebook Live going, so parents were watching. You know, we had walking down the 14th hole during that playoff was spectacular. Nobody hit a bad shot.
Those are all great shots.
They were all this pressure, and I mean, nobody hit a bad shot. So it was fun to watch, and yeah, we're hosting that again this year. We do it on the back 9 of the player course, which is unique, but it's my favorite 9.
Me too.
3 great par 3s, 3 great par 4s, or sorry, par 5s.
And then the way
really
that
awesome.
the 18th closes.
Yeah, up
With
the hill,
in the amphitheater style.
all the kids watching.
Parents, kids, everyone watching those shots coming in. It was pretty exciting for the kids. They loved the amphitheater when you talked to them after.
Yeah, I mean, it's just best thing that's happened to junior golf since they invented caddies. You know, I mean,
I know.
it's amazing.
It's going to be a great year, and obviously we have our own internal program here. We're going to grow that one.
Hey, Allison.
From 23 to hopefully 48 kids. I know we're already 20 kids deep with that, and that's, you know, we just opened the doors here, so we're pretty excited about that. But I mean, it's nauseating how many things we have going on here that are actually exciting.
It's fun. It's a good place to be.
Mm.
So we're gonna wrap it up for today. Come back next Tuesday, same time. We'll pick a new location. We'll be doing interviews with staff, with golfers. We'll just try and have some fun. We got to talk about the new rules of golf at some point. We got to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about. Putting with the flag stick in or out.
Don't get me started.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that.
Don't get me started.
I love it.
Just take the flag stick out.
Oh, leave it in. Don't gotta leave it in.
So yeah, tune in every Tuesday. Just a reminder, share the video. We're going to be doing a raffle for anybody who shares the video. And make sure you send us some questions. You send them to our Facebook page. We'll answer them. And we'll hope to have a good time with this. So, John, thanks for coming.
Well done.
This is the first edition of The Sweet Spot with Jason and the Godfather.
Godfather.
And thanks so much. Have a great day, everybody.
Thanks.